All right, guys, welcome to episode 3 of Stateside Footy Pod. Today we're going to be going through a match week 1 recap. It was a great week to start off the Premier League. But all right, let's start it off with the first game of the game week. Man City, they start strong. April, do you want to talk us through that game?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, it was in my opinion, a great performance by Burnley. A magnificent performance by Burnley. Clubs against City usually tend to fold, especially teams straight out of the championship. Imagine logically, a club is coming right out of the championship and they're versing the treble winners. Let me make that straight. The treble winners.
All
Manchester
right, bro,
City.
we get it. We
All right,
get
all right,
it.
all right. Yo, shut up and let me finish talking, monkey boy.
The greatest club of all
The
times.
greatest club of all time. Yeah.
Oh,
So you have a club coming straight out of the championship to verse the Manchester City. You know how hard that is for a club. You know how hard it is to
Okay,
go against.
okay, let me touch base on that real quick. Let me touch base on that. Burnley did play fairly well for some of that game. They were pretty
thought they were
impressive.
gonna be
I
in
think
it
they
for
have a
the-
good chance this season.
One very important thing is the man Kevin De Bruyne. He cannot stay healthy.
4
if his
months.
life
Bro,
depended on it.
selling my
4
FPL,
months.
bro. Selling my
4
FPL.
months.
That's what I'm saying. This man, Kevin De Bruyne, he is going to
Poor
single-handedly
guy.
give me an aneurysm because I cannot deal with seeing this man go on stretcher after stretcher after stretcher off pitches, bro. It's pissing me off because he is such a valuable player to our club, and he never, it's never someone you want to see go off a pitch, to be honest.
It's a very good player, so like it's
Yeah.
really tough to see.
Yeah, but
That
obviously the
was,
Erling Haaland brace made it even.
Oh yeah, Erling
solid 3-0
Haaland.
win for City. I mean,
Incredible game.
credits to Burnley though. All right. Next one, Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. Yufet, do you want to take us through that one real quickly?
Of course. Alright, first I want to start by saying, Saka is the best right winger.
The club
Okay,
underperformed.
this season.
What?
And
Oh,
then
that's
You
what you're
guys
saying.
underperformed.
no. Everyone says that like Arsenal underperformed, blah, blah, blah. Like I could tell.
Y'all
I've been watching this club.
underperformed.
We did. All right, but I've been watching this club for so long to understand that we did not give a shit. Second, we did not care. Second half. Second half, we just did not care. We're winning
Small
2-0.
club mentality.
Yeah, exactly. But that's bad. Don't get me wrong. That's bad. That's not something like we should be doing because like we almost, as you saw, like they could have easily tied that game, but we just didn't care. Like I could just tell, like they were playing sloppy and stuff. But then right when they got that goal back, that's when we started like stepping it up again. Saka with a wonderful goal, the beauty.
And can we bring up how
And
that goal was a complete embarrassment to a Premier League club, a top six side? That is an embarrassment to a Premier League running-up club. The fact that you guys
Wait, what do you
conceded
mean?
the goal in that manner was embarrassing.
Fair,
Anthony
fair.
Elanga absolutely smoked what
Fair.
was it, 4 people just down the line, man. He was
I
on some
know.
smoke.
I know.
You see, the
I can't lie. I was really mad,
the Arsenal defense is very
and
weak.
but we're not that weak, bro.
Urian Timber's also out for what? I think he tore his ACL as well.
Yeah, he's gone for the season.
It's match week 1. What is happening to these players, bro?
Mhm.
This should
His
not be
ACLs are crazy.
Not to
All
mention,
right.
we
happening.
also
Point has
have
also
Timber on
never
that
had a
stuff.
functioning knee. That man has never been able to. Bro, it pisses me. I don't want to bring it up. Can we? Yeah. Keep going, bro.
All right. Yufet, are you done with Arsenal?
Yeah, I'm done. I just want to say
All
that,
right. All right, and then we got to go through the 4 10 o'clock games for us. Those were not the most exciting games. We got to touch base on those. I'll start off with West Ham versus Bournemouth.
No. Can we?
I know.
Four sleepers at one time. They were boring games.
4 sleepers. We got to get to them though. Each of us took one of the games, but I'll start off West Ham versus Bournemouth. I'll go through this one quickly. I think this was the best of the 10 o'clock games, maybe, but I think West Ham showed that they're going to struggle this season without Declan Rice. I think the signing of Edson Alvarez and James Ward-Prowse will help them. On Bournemouth's side, they came back
Rice
late.
is not that good. He's one of the best. No
Nah,
joke. No, he's not.
West Ham
One of
showed
the
that
best.
they needed Declan Rice. But
Exactly.
on Bournemouth's side,
Bro, Declan Rice wouldn't touch Rodri on a pitch.
Bro, I'm telling you, at the end of the season, you'll see Rice will be clear, Raji.
all right, let me finish at least, and we can go on to that. On Bournemouth's side, there was a good play. I think he was a right back. His name was Kirkez. This guy was doing very well. Yeah.
He's off drugs.
Nah,
That has to be
but and
a
then
to say that, by the way.
Bowen with a banger, and then Dominic Solanke equalized 82nd minute. It was a solid game, but I think Bournemouth will not go down this season from what I saw. All right, let's have Sheffield versus Palace.
Sheffield
Liam.
Palace. So I say Palace really just dominated the entire game. I think towards the end it kind of got more equal. Even it was they didn't score a lot, but Palace definitely dominated the games. They had the ball
Sheffield side throughout the entirety of the game. So I feel like that's impressive for them. But Sheffield's physical play really equaled the match, and it was a low scoring game and kind of a boring one in my opinion.
Okay. Next one we have Fulham versus Everton. Yafet, you want to take us through that one?
Bro, I look you have to, but I would not. That was like the first half was one of the most boring first half I've ever seen in my life.
Can we
that
get
was
this
What's the
guys? I got a phone call from
boy.
Yafet in the middle of the first telling me he didn't even want to turn the game on anymore.
Bro, it was so
he was
boring.
begging me to get on FIFA the whole game. This man barely could watch that match. Let's get that straight.
Nah.
It was horrible. Like it was just like
I was-
no chances, no nothing that like brought like it was just like oh my god, it was horrible.
How did Fulham look? Fulham did win that game. How did they look?
So they were looking, but okay, I'm talking just first half. The second half they started, the game got like way better. First of all, Alex Iwobi, insane. You know, came in from Arsenal.
Sorry,
What are you doing?
Guy's a fucking idiot. What are you doing?
Big boy Thompson came in the building. My bad,
Guy's
boys.
a fucking
All
idiot.
right. Yafet, continue. Yafet.
Alex Iwobi, by the way, oh my goodness, like he's crazy. Like he was. There was this, like I think they hit the post so many times, crossbar and post so many times, and then I can't even lie, like the Fulham goal was lucky. It was lucky. It was a lucky goal. It was a tap and it was a lucky goal. It was a lucky goal.
Just like any of Saka's goals ever.
Bro, you're a Tottenham fan, bro.
We'll get on Tottenham later, Liam. Don't worry. We will be on Tottenham's case later, bro. Don't
Tottenham
worry.
have to get brought up because that performance was pretty poor. But you want me to go to my game, the
Brighton versus Luton.
Yep. So I want to say something straight. Luton is looking way better than I would have expected. Because for a club that has barely a stadium, the club cannot play at home game for the next 3 weeks because they haven't finished building their stadium. For a club like that, you have Brighton, who is a European side, a European
Europa League side this year.
Exactly. So for a club like Brighton to go in there and struggle in a first half versus Luton, I will give it to them. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't care about that whole game until one very man stepped on the pitch. Harvey Barnes on my FPL team gave me a beautiful one. He was also in
Played for Newcastle.
Oh shoot! Am I thinking?
You're an idiot.
I'm on the wrong game. I'm on the wrong game mentally, bro. Bad boys, ball knowledge. And I ain't gonna lie,
terrible.
I don't care about the Brighton game. If you guys can't tell enough, that stuff is horrendous. I was watching that stuff. I got a headache, bro. The club is horrendous.
Right.
The club is absolutely trash.
I promise you, no. I'm telling you, your game was way better than mine. I'm telling you.
All right, it's simple. We'll agree on this. All the 10 o'clock games were boring this week.
All the 10 o'clock games were boring. Yeah. All right. We will. But the 12:30 game, however, was good. 12:30 was good. Newcastle versus Aston Villa. I will start us off with this one.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, Yafet.
From the bottom of my heart, these are the players I hate: Lucas Digne, Matty Cash, Bailey.
Soldiers FPL. I beat him in FPL this week, boys. I beat him in FPL.
All right, bro.
Can we add to that list? Can we add to that list, please?
Yeah, let's add.
Can I add the man himself, Tyrone Mings? I know he got hurt, but that was a piss poor performance at the beginning. They conceded.
Can we talk about man that I love? I love Alexander Isak getting me 13 points in fantasy.
I'm the one who gave him Isak, by the way. I literally gave him Isak.
You shouldn't have given me Isak, but I'll take that.
It was 4.
But that performance, Newcastle looked incredible.
You saw, towards the end, you saw how many through balls.
That looks like a real team.
Like you saw how many through balls they were able to get away with.
Yeah, but honestly, I know I'm hating on Tyrone Mings, but with Tyrone Mings on the pitch, that doesn't happen.
Bro, they were that's so sad, bro.
Sandro Tonali for a debut. Sandro Tonali's debut.
Underperforming fullbacks in the Prem. Matty Cash and Lucas Digne had the worst performance I've seen from fullbacks in the Prem since I've seen since I saw Fernandinho playing right back against Vinny. That was the last time I've seen that bad fullback performance from players.
And the thing is, I can't even lie. I expected this to be like a close game. I was thinking like a 3-3, 2-2 score. 5-1. They signed Diaby. They have Coutinho, Bailey. They have all these amazing
good players.
And they lose 5-1. their defense needs some work.
I think that's just how
I think we're just
good
I think we're
Newcastle is.
undercrediting Newcastle right now. How good they were, how
I think that's
effective
how
they were.
good they were.
To be
I
honest,
mean-
with you boys,
minute-
to be honest with you boys, Newcastle will be reclaiming another European spot this year.
I think they
I
will.
agree, 100%.
I also want to talk about these. I think this
can I
might
just say
actually
something?
turn out.
Sebastian,
Yeah, go ahead.
Sebastian.
Yo, Sebastian,
I think,
shut up, monkey.
There's a
All right,
new
bro.
top
Do
six.
you want to get into this?
Instead of Tottenham, it should be Newcastle in the top 6.
I think we all agree on that.
Tottenham's
Yo, I
terrible.
give credits. You gotta give the man's credits. It's fair.
As I can say,
Good play, I'm glad.
I think City should be in its own category, the top one, and then there should
All
be
right,
the
we'll
top
get
one.
on to that.
Y'all have been
Yeah,
good. Y'all have been
yeah,
good for a year. Y'all have been good for a year. Like, come on.
All right, but let me just touch on one thing. Sandro Tonali might end up being the signing of this transfer window. Because how good was that performance? That he was incredible, I think.
To be honest, the game was boring. It was domination.
It was
To be
pure
honest with you,
domination.
I'll be honest with you, this weekend's games were not the best that I could have saw. I'm hoping better weekends come. This was an underperforming.
The funny thing is, he was not even the best. He wasn't the best midfielder this week.
Yeah, not
I
even
mean,
close.
Fernandez.
Tonali?
Enzo
Fernandez.
Oh, Enzo. We'll touch on that later.
Enzo.
We'll touch on Enzo later.
All right, yeah. To be honest,
We'll touch on that later.
Let's get to the next match.
Let's just wait.
Next match, Liam. That's your team right here. Brentford versus Spurs.
Wow, Liam.
That is embarrassing.
Can we just
Two horrible defenders. Horrid. Christian Romero got out right after his injury, right after his goal. So we're gonna consider that luck. His goal, luck, bro. But Liam, I want to hear your take.
All right,
Hold up.
bro.
I want to hear your take.
Big up the Brentford.
Can we just clap it up for Brentford real quick? Because what a performance they had. And for the
I've been saying this. I said it last episode, boys. Brentford are a real team. They can actually compete this year, I think.
Wait,
Hey,
if I'm not
Liam,
mistaken,
can
didn't I think I said a 2-2. I think I said a 2-2 prediction when we were predicting the scoreline.
Shut up.
I think you might have.
call it 2-2.
We'll run
I
back
think
the
I did say
tape.
2-2.
We can run back the tape, no boy.
I called it 2-1.
I saw it too.
I said 1-1. I said 1-1.
I
So.
said, yeah, I said the same as Sebastian. But just very disappointing all around, except for James Madison showing his Kevin De Bruyne type skill.
Proved you wrong.
Can we like run tape back to hearing that Liam actually was slandering that man?
Slandering the hell out of Madison, bro. If we spend
if
the club spends more money on more James Madisons, wasn't that the exact quote?
Yeah, it was.
All right, yeah, your club is horrendous. Simple. Nothing else to say.
Yeah, you've got a lot of work to do.
No, there is
a lot of work.
For Charleston, very disappointing. What are you doing? You got a shot right from the net. You're just standing.
I can't
there.
even lie. I can't even lie, bro. What did you expect? What did you expect?
I'm expecting a little bit more from our. All right,
Okay.
whatever.
All right.
We're gonna skip Chelsea Liverpool, so we keep that for the end. We're gonna go to United's game against Wolves. I want to touch base on that real quick.
Very disappointing.
First of all, very disappointing. But also, can we talk about how Wolves got robbed at the end? That's a stone cold penalty.
That's a 1-1 draw. That game is a 1-1 draw.
That's a penalty.
In my eyes, Andre Onana came up like Superman, gave him a.
I think that's a worse performance than Tottenham.
Hook to the jaw, and this man didn't get a penalty.
No, that is shocking.
With
VAR as well. Without VAR, mistakes can be made, but with VAR, that's terrible refereeing.
Did you hear what happened?
That was a better punch than Tyron Woodley through the whole Jake Paul fight. Like, that's bad.
Dude, did you hear what happened to those refs?
Well, yeah, they were no longer
right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's like it's good to see.
The level of the mistake.
It's good to see that the Premier League are taking action, bro. Because like,
also United, also how badly United played. Garnacho, he sold me out. I talk him up so much, and he drops a performance like that.
I told you. You can even run the clip back. I've
got faith in my boy. Don't worry. I've got faith in Viva Garnacho. I've got faith in him. Don't worry.
Stop with their corny ass singing, Sebastian.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. With the talk of the officiating, that is a perfect segue into the horrible reffing of Mr. Taylor himself.
Man.
We could switch to the
Anthony Taylor should be crucified. That guy should never ever referee a Premier League game again.
Let me introduce this. Let me introduce the next topic: the Liverpool-Chelsea game.
Oh my lord! Oh,
what a game!
It was a Chelsea masterclass in my eyes.
Yeah,
I'm more like an Anthony Taylor masterclass.
But
very
much Anthony Taylor. He very much he had a good way into dictating the game. Like he definitely made a big impact on how the game was.
Okay, let me just start this off real quick. We dominated the first 30 minutes of that game. Chance after chance after chance. Salah to
And in the
Diaz. Oh
last
my God,
hour-
that beautiful team play. That beautiful team play. Salah has his goal chalked for offside, which I think that could have been called onside.
It was
But
off.
Barely,
The lines on
barely,
it. Yeah, it was barely off. To a naked eye, that's on.
it is harsh, yeah. But we were still dominating that game, and then like that, not having a defensive midfielder,
and with the
comes back.
crazy non-handball call of the Chelsea side on the Chelsea side. Chelsea.
How is that not
Chelsea
handball?
gave a clear
How is that not
ball.
handball?
I don't even think VAR ran it back. I don't even think VAR ran that back.
Yeah,
Anthony
obviously,
Taylor.
all that.
How is this guy allowed to referee another Premier League game ever after
But
making a call like that?
Yefet does also
You-
have
you
PTSD
can't-
from that game, from that man himself, Anthony Taylor, because of
But you can't put the game-
Why do you think I wasn't surprised with all those stupid calls?
Yeah.
And
So
calls
can
that
we
are
take a
not.
quick flashback
That guy's chapped
to New Year's 2021? When
Bro, why is this guy on?
When Manchester City gave a beautiful Rodri goal to finish it off against Arsenal? My bad.
Why does he like? What does he have against? I think he's afraid of Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie. I can tell.
He hates
He's
teams
afraid
in
of
red.
Arsenal this year.
He just hates
he's
teams in red.
No. He's afraid of Arsenal this year. He knows.
I think he just hates
knows.
small clubs.
Knows. Oh,
Y'all are a small club with all
No way this guy's talking right now about small clubs. This guy
I know
wins
he's not
one
talking
shot
about
against
Arsenal like
the-
that.
All right, boys. Well, I'm not gonna lie.
I think that concludes our wrap up.
Is that complete
I think-
our wrap up for the week, boys?
I mean, I think we can go a little bit more about Chelsea, Liverpool, about how we didn't talk about how Chelsea did flip
Can
the
we
game
talk
as
about
well.
how Enzo Fernandez masterclass the whole
Enzo.
match? My bad. Enzo Fernandez was playing the ball like he was Kevin De Bruyne on steroids. He was playing beautifully, defensively.
Oh my
offensively.
God, bro,
He looked
stop.
at
I know.
He looked like prime N'Golo Kante.
No, this guy's like Declan Rice, bro. It's crazy.
What the heck?
Oh my
He looks like-
God, like Declan Rice.
He looked like James
Nah, that guy was playing.
Madison, not gonna lie.
I saw this thing on TikTok, and I think it's completely true. Chelsea underpaid for Enzo Fernandez after a performance like that. 100 million is a bargain for like that. Like
my
when you
opinion,
like 100
Enzo
million like been
Fernandez
thrown around like it's nothing.
Enzo Fernandez should have been costing more than Caicedo. The fact that Caicedo is the most
100%.
Bro,
expensive
that is
transfer.
insane. The price tag for Caicedo is insane, bro. Like
On everything I love,
bro.
On everything I love, I'd be more comfortable spending that 100 mil on Jack Grealish. I'm more
Yeah,
proud of how
yeah,
we spent that 100 mil
obviously.
on Jack Grealish.
I'm spending that money on
100
Caicedo.
Bro, with 100 million thrown around as easily as in world football, I think Enzo Fernandez was a bargain, bro.
Thank you to Neymar.
I'm not gonna lie. Neymar,
All right.
Neymar's transfer ruined.
Speaking of
Neymar
Neymar,
ruined it.
transfers.
Yeah,
All right.
he broke the footballing world, and now we go on to Saudi Arabia. Yasser, if you listen to this, it was a terrible, terrible transfer. Okay, Yasser, shut up.
Except,
can't lie.
except
Yes,
that
up.
football is changing, Sebastian. Sebastian, except that
Football is changing. Football is changing, bro. This is the second time we've slandered Yasser in an episode, Abel.
Yeah, I know. I low-key feel bad now. Brother man.
Yasser,
love you.
we love you.
All right, boys. I think this is
All
gonna
right.
wrap up the pod for this week. So
Okay.
we'll catch you
Catch
boys.
y'all.
We're gonna have a recap. We're gonna have a match week 2 preview recorded right after this. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. Like, sub, follow our socials. Make sure you listen to us down in Spotify. Make sure you wait.
Please
Are we
listen on
forgetting
Spotify,
something?
boys. Oh, Liam's
Liam's pick. Hold on.
pick. Liam's pick.
So Liam, what do we have for
L-Doc's
this weekend?
weekly picks.
L-Doc's
So
weekly picks.
there's really much to pick from because I want to get a game as soon as possible. And since this game is going to be put out tomorrow from when we're filming today, I'm going to be going to the Prem and picking it right now.
Let's hear this.
So
Oh, so boys, while he's looking for
on
that. Oh,
August 18th, Nottingham Forest is playing Sheffield United.
Mm-hmm.
And after
Okay.
Nottingham Forest absolutely shut the door on Arsenal in the second half last week, I have
It's not like we were trying. We were not trying.
Nottingham
but
Forest.
continue.
Nottingham
I was
Forest
gonna keep
minus
saying that, guys.
1.5.
Arsenal weren't trying.
It's a great pick.
What
What was it, Liam?
Himself.
Nottingham
Liam-
Forest 1.5. Nottingham Forest
Nottingham Forest 1.5. Okay. All right. I think
Minus
that's where we ended, boys.
All right, boys.
Catch y'all.
So we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Like it up, sub.
Real quick,
Oh,
Bro, what are
real
you
quick, boys.
doing?
Real quick, boys. Please listen to the Spotify. Please listen on Spotify. It helps us out so much. So thank you out. Nah, Abel, you
We'll
can
catch
you
you
can clock
guys.
us off.